tell you something, right? I was talking to the minister the other day, right? And the minister told me that they had an opportunity to get X amount of $1 million grant me, you don't go pay back, right? And they needed to answer by a specific time. And she wanted to email the person. And the PS said, well, currently system, it says you must send by notarized letter. But that was written in 1964. In 1964, they had email. So he said, well, let me email and they send the notarized so that we satisfy the legislation. And I said, no, it says notarized letter here, blah, blah, blah. Long and short, Barbados didn't get any money. Long and short, not that the minister didn't get any money. Not that the DLP didn't get any money. We did not get the money. Barbados, you, me, we children, we did not get the money. It was something like 40 million or whatever. Because we have these old systems, when we sat on our laurels, we pat ourselves on the back and say, well done, Barbados, you are in the 1970s, the rest of the world is in the 1940s. But I got a memo for Barbados. This is 2017. Yes. It's time to count in 1970s now. And I think, you know, we need it. And I never said this before. This, a lot of things I probably said before, different places, different times. But this, I think we need now, right? We need a young, dynamic leader. We need a leader that is fearless. I don't want to promote this young old thing. I always believe you need experience with youthful ideas and that merger. I don't think you need a Malik from North Korea or you need a Trump. I think you need a mixture of the two, right? But we need a young, dynamic, fearless leader for about 5 years. To do all the things, a non-political person that don't care about game hacking, to do all the unpopular things that needed, all the constitutional change, all the things, all the bringing us from 1970 to 2017, and then that boy could get kicked out. That was good.
You see that? But you see anybody that coming up?
I can tell you no. Because they're coming out with the same system, which is right on the board, we just tell them right back the same thing or wrong.
What about you? You interested in politics?
I was interested in politics, but you know what got me out of it? Because in terms of the team, I tried to put some teams together before, right? And I realized that anybody that going forward need a team of people that thinking the way that we just think. And they much of them, Adrian.
They ain't got much speakers out there. Yeah. They ain't got much people that speak out. And say, look, I can take the beating I get for all you say. Correct. You know what I can say.
But one of the things the boiler room is supposed to do is by giving you a platform to speak out, because you don't speak like this on brass staff.
Oh, I do, but you don't hear it. Okay. When I sit up in my chair, you can hear black.
Okay.
You can hear.
And plus, he don't see, like, I ain't don't know you. So I be messaging he. I said the messages get back. I ain't even say what telling me, big man. But he did direct.
So what we can, you never know. There may be a lot of people out there who are thinking the same way you are thinking, but who don't feel empowered to speak the way you feel empowered to speak. Who are
victimization?
Who are afraid of, you know, the V word.
But I know that V word, you see, because I saw people similar to that. And that's why when I came here tonight, I said, well, I feel like, hey, my company. I say so the flat one or that is, I feel like, hey, my company. Two of y'all are the few people that I know out there that just call it as it is. I call it as it is on air, off air, when they talking and when they tone. Mostly people, some people talk like this when we got a little conference or saying, but when they come and say, man, come in studio, me boy got mortgage to pay. That whole victimization thing, right? It is a very serious thing. It is the new age chains and shackles on our minds. It is our mental slavery. You understand? And it's got to tell them all the time. There's a lot of economists and so on. They talk, man, I need this contract, I need that. So we educate them with the same billions of dollars they talked about earlier, but no, they can't come to the fore to say anything or say it because they want to be on somebody's board.
But some people say, no, the educational system has not failed. It has done exactly what it was intended to do. Right. Which is create slaves to manage the system.
And that's a big failure to me too. So it's doing perfectly a perfect feeling. That's what it's doing.
I can remember when it was doing the radio show. You would hear people saying, man, a lot of people they was actually campaigning about the funding for the children that go in school at UE. A lot of people say, a lot of people going at UE and getting education. But a lot of them coming out to work for other people. A lot of them coming out and advancing themselves and saying, well, look, I learned this. I come out and start my own thing. A lot of them coming out but I can go and work for this body or that body. But they ain't looking to start of their own. But then, as you say, it's like
everybody can't be an employer.
Everybody can't be an employer.
I believe that everybody could got their own small business. Everybody could got the little investment. Everybody could sell each other.
Everybody want to deal with that.
But listen, people get need laborers, right? at the end of the day, right? But I believe that way more, or if you look at it this way, right? We make up as our people about 97% of the population, right? We don't want everybody, but we want more than the 5% that they got out to the 97%. That okay with you?
That's better.
Good. So let me go down that road. And I know that we can do better. Look, I've never been a capitalist in my life. I grew up from 9 years old, right? Actually saying I hate money. And people say, you, something wrong with you. But I just, because I had family, some that had money, some that didn't. The ones that had money was real miserable. I don't know. They're still miserable. Like Auntie Lila. No, you understand what I mean? No, if you understand where it's coming from, right? No, man, if you're miserable, everyone in family know it. And miserable, right? One of the things that I do, and this is one of the reasons I never work. Not I don't promote people working. I work hard at what I do, doing my projects, consultation. But really, this is what I do, right? I take a calculator, right? And I say, all right, how much people getting paid? $250. How many weeks in a month? 4. All right, that's $1,000. Okay, how many weeks in a month? In a year, 52. That's $52,000, right? And you work for about 40 years and multiply that there. So we don't even make $2 million. And I take out a bus fare. That's $2 million for lifetime. You understand what I mean? So that makes sense to you? That's why people surviving. Because boy don't do. I do that math at 9. And the rest of my life was dictated by that calculator, you know. A calculator, unless it needs battery changing or something, it is very honest.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game. And in that respect, I said to myself, that is a philosophical game for me. You understand? Because you was talking about what slavery did. You asked that question. And I say, realize, right, after all of that beating, and after 1884, when we came free, and the shackles came off our hands and went on our minds, right? This is how we see it, right? You see that chattel houses? Shackles houses? You understand? So, for me, right, I read this theory and I believe it and I expand upon it, right? You know when you were a slave, right? They used to feed you and clothe you, though. You know how to do that. Who used to feed you and clothe you when you was a slave?
The slave one.
Right, but then when they say, all right, look, we got machinery now, industrialization, it's cheaper than to feed you and clothe you. Right. So go and live in your chattel house and report back to the plantation. You are a slave, but you're an outpatient slave because you got to come back to the plantation and get that same, and I will give you enough to feed you and clothe you and sometimes less.
Here's where my mind is going. Right?
Listen, don't let the people lose that point here because sometimes I just give you less than what I used to feed and clothe you with. Because a lot of people just work to get back to work the next week, you know. By Thursday, the bread. Many people just even work by the month. Just tell you there is more month than pay. More month than money. You get where it's coming from. And that's what's happening. So that's what, to me, we still in our slavery.
But what you're talking about,
break past that.
No, you're going real deep because you're talking about how the entire economic system is structured. And when you hear debate about the state of the economy, I'd say of the country, rather, it is always economists and the economy that are speaking and the economy that is the subject. But you are saying that the whole foundation of the economics is off.
It's off. Listen, and the thing is, and this isn't just by talk. My senior aunt, from the time I was about fifth form, right? And that's aunt me a seasoning. I go and get a seasoning and pepper sauce. Listen, yes, she's who is me. Yeah, that's my aunt. Yeah. My grandmother first. Though. But let me tell you, right? When I was in fifth form, she forced me to buy some land, right? Somebody land next to you say, somebody fifth form money on the land. And I buy that land. And it's real cheap and thing, a little small piece of land there. So I ended up paying. Well, only no pay off. And I left school to go. Well, I got one little long thing. She was supposed to have what she had. But anyhow, so you understand what I mean? So I realize now that but only things like land and thing ain't that hard though. You understand what I mean? A land loan ain't hard because it secure itself. But you know what we buy cars and clothes and shoes. And people say you cannot afford it. You can't buy these things, you can't invest. But see, they're going to buy $750 in shoes, though. That's the payment there that you want, then. You get rich, can't afford it, my foot.